Welcome to another session where I trade the Nasdaq 100 futures live. I'm happy you tuned in and look forward to making this a profitable afternoon. Good afternoon, everyone. It is February 7th, 2022. My name is Chris, and I am trading the Nasdaq 100 futures live. We will begin today's session shortly by going over the various charts we have here. If you are just tuning in, welcome to the live stream. I just exited my short position right now with a massive win. And I'll be speaking shortly, momentarily right now. This morning I took a monster short off of the signal all the way down on a 2-contract position that yielded over $6,000 in profits. A copy of the P&L is posted on the Discord group under Daily Winners for anyone who cares to view it. That's been my morning session, and that's been my morning session every day now for the last, I don't know how many months, weeks. Typically, the morning session is my private session. I do not broadcast that live, but I am active, and quite active in the mornings. Got a buy signal right here, got a buy signal right here, got a buy signal here, and a buy signal there, which I personally think are a little bit premature, but it's okay because my strategies generally give you signals, a bar or two, maybe 3 sometimes in advance, depending on what strategy you're looking at and what the amplitude setting on the strategy is. But I am not looking for longs until I actually get a complete long exit signal off of this or strategy number 1. Okay, take a look at my range chart here and take a look at my 3 AI algos right here. Keep forgetting to move that over here.
Just news I was picking up on latest JPM's Marco commentary does say JPM they see volatility moderating and they expect strong equity inflows as well as corporate buybacks. JPM says they're sympathetic to the idea that much of the year's volatility has simply been brought forward, suggesting spreads can tighten from current levels.
All right, guys, if you heard that, that's a new Squawk subscription service that I just signed up to. And I'm giving it a test drive to see how effective it is. I still have not decided whether or not I'm going to, fully subscribe to the service until I actually see that it brings value to what it is I'm doing here at the trade desk. But you will hear that occasionally today and for the next 7 days.
Just want to keep an eye on with weather in Texas. Do note suspected power outage on Houston Channel impacted Valero plant according to latest reports.
Another huge winner here, another huge winner here. So I've had some huge monster winners. I posted the P&L on Discord under the daily winners. I had a monster winner this morning right here. So, and here's my experimental for the ES. This has been a complete winner. I worked on it over the weekend, but it's been a complete winner since the wee hours of the morning. The improvements I made actually worked. And here's our market instability report. This is something I just brought down from the screen above for you guys to see. Nailed the downside exit perfectly right there. Perfectly. Pow, right there. That was the end of that downside move right now in the market. Did you get filled in that position, Mars?
Yes.
You did?
Uh-huh.
Nice.
I had to go 210 instead of 26, and it's already 214.
Oh, nice. Well, wonderful. Alrighty, guys. I am still I am on the sidelines right now. I took profits off of this monster short that you see here on your screen. And this was in the AM session, a copy of which is posted on Discord if you want to see it under the daily winners. Got 1 minute to bar change right now. Okay, no change in the signal here. And let's see the other AI strategies. Had an exit signal right here, which was dead on. And this still has an open signal to the downside. So does this right now. So does this. And so do these. And I am not looking to take upside, not just yet. Alrighty. I am not taking upside until I get a signal to take upside. Good morning, Lee. Actually, good afternoon. It's almost 1 o'clock. Let's see what we have here. On the overnight, no, it has not closed the trade on the overnight. And on the AI-driven algos, it did close the trade right there, smack. And that's about where I got out. And this has not closed the trade to the downside yet. Neither has this one, which is this one right here. Could close at any moment. And these overnights, which are experimental but have been very accurate, have not closed the downside either. This one caught the entry perfectly right there. Boom, hasn't closed it yet to the downside. You'll see a blue line when it does. And that's my reservation for not taking any upside right now on this trade. But I did have excellent profits coming down today. That was a big winner in the morning. So I'm just going to leave it here until we actually get signals to exit the trade. Hi guys, welcome back to the group. If you are just joining right now, I exited this huge monster trade to the downside early today. Had a whole bunch of signals confirming the position to the down right there. I've got buy signals on all these right now, which are probably a little bit premature. I'm not taking these right now until I know that my overnight is completely fizzled out, either here, here, or my AI algos are completely fizzled out with downside movement. So that was a very nice trade. If you guys want to see it, I posted the P&L on the Discord group under Daily Winners, and you can see it there. But it was a massive win today. The morning signal, I did take it off the signal. I took it off of, where is it at? Oh. Yeah, I took it off of this signal right here.
Just right here for Chevron, ticker CVX. 138 and 140 Fed calls mentioned by Nigerian on CNBC.
This is where I got out.
Of note for Tech Resources, ticker TECK. May 35 calls mentioned by Nigerian on CNBC.
Yeah, it was this signal right here. I took it off of this signal right here in the morning, and I got out of my position. On top of that, I was looking at the market instability tracker that I've got here, and this is another reason why I confirmed my exit. If you notice right here, boom, that was the end of that trade right there to the downside, and then it just went up a little bit, went down, and just went up. But to me, that was enough. Right there. So yeah, this nailed it right there to the downside. Boom. Yeah, on the AI signal right here. What else? What else did I have in mind? Oh, you guys are going to hear talking in the background, and that's a newsfeed subscription through News Squawk. They're based out of the UK, and some guy on LinkedIn sent me a invite to try it out for 7 days, and I said, yeah, sure, man, I'll try it out. So you're going to hear that in the background, and that's live news as it hits the wire. These guys come on and they announce it. I sent them a text mail this morning. They have a little text box to communicate with them, asking if they had anyone else without a British accent that could actually make the announcement, because I was having a hard time understanding the guy in the morning because his accent was so thick. But no, that's not possible. They're based in the UK, so you get people with a British accent. Sometimes their accents are so heavy it's hard to understand what they're saying. But I got a 7-day trial to just listen to the feed, so you guys may hear that as coming through the mic, because I can't predict when these guys are going to come on. They just randomly come on, and so you may hear that coming over the mic. And so that's what, if you hear that, that's what that is, just so you know. I'm actually quite active in the morning, which is why around 3:30 I am so tired of being here at the trade desk, looking at all these signals, monitors, news feeds, you name it. And, 3:30 comes around, man. I'm just tired and burnt out. I just want to shut down and go do something else. Yeah, and sometimes the accents are thick. They had this guy on this morning with a very thick English accent. And even with the volume up, I couldn't make out what he was saying. Which was a little frustrating because I really wanted to make, I really wanted to understand what he was saying. But no, his accent was very strong. Now, right now, I think that guy may have gone to lunch or something because now they've got this other guy whose accent is a little lighter and I'm able to understand. Okay, so let's see where we're at. Yeah, it's screen fatigue. Absolutely. 3:30 comes around, man. I'm just toast. Let's check a couple things here. Hi guys, so I ended up taking the trade off of, off of this signal earlier on, and I posted a P&L on the Discord group for whoever, cares to see it. It's right there in the daily winners, but that was a huge winner this morning. And I also took it because I saw my market instability tracker here, and I actually just brought this down from my workspace on top. So I got like 5 different monitors going on here, and look at this. Boom, right there. Nailed it. Absolutely nailed that bottom perfectly right there. So this is something I'm just going to keep here at the bottom to look at. This overnight also caught the downside. This also caught the downside. And this other overnight also caught the downside. So unless I get closure, complete closure, not on all of these, but at least here with my AI signals, this one, and maybe this one here, I'm not going long. I'm just going to sit it out until I actually get a signal that makes sense. All right, we just got bar change, so let's take a look. No signal here. No signal here yet. This won't give you a signal until the yellow trace crosses the 0 line plus 1 bar. So no signal here or here. Oh, you know what, guys? I got this experimental. I don't know if you guys care about looking at it, but I worked on it over the weekend. So this is my version of the ES, all right? Boom, right there. Look at that. So I worked on it over the weekend, optimized it, and it just started running overnight. And since, I don't know, maybe 12 midnight or so, it's just been running. Look at this. It's nailed almost every trade perfectly. That's on the ES right there. Okay. I may have to fine tune this just a little more, and also let it run live a few, maybe for another week or two before I actually integrate it as a workspace. But I was very pleased with the results, what I'm seeing right now. So not bad for the ES. Fire to buy signal right there. So if you want to take a buy signal on the ES, there's your signal, perhaps. So I would still be careful with the signal just because it's not yet a completed version of my final version of what this is going to be. So, but it's working. I got it to work the way it's looking now. It's showing promise. And there you go on the ES right there. But we are here to trade the Nasdaq. No signals there. No signals there. And I'm just going to keep this here for you guys to watch. Hey, and so welcome back. Welcome back. I hope you and everyone else had a fantastic weekend. I hope you guys have had a very profitable morning. Okay, cool. Cool. Chinese New Year. That must be a fun festivity. All right, I just got a signal somewhere else that this downside is fizzled out. That's it. That is it for the downside. And here are the signals if you want to see what this is doing right now for any upside. And this might be a short-lived little bleep right here. Maybe. Look at that. Hey, that's awesome, John. That's good, man. Congrats on your AM success. I also had a really big winner in the AM. It's a huge winner. I posted that. I posted the P&L on that on the Discord group under Daily Winners if you guys want to look at it there. And right now, guys, it's 1:05 in the afternoon, and we are in consolidation. So here we are, right there, in consolidation zone, your favorite zone. It's just about to break out, though, right there. It actually just broke out to the upside. So here's another thing you need to be aware of now that we have a few more people in the room, is the Nasdaq daily. So guys, as we have been looking at this the last couple of weeks, we've been looking at a few different things here on the chart, such as the support level right here at the bottom. In addition to that, the crossing of the filter below the zero line right here as well. And I had said that if this filter crosses below the zero line, a couple of things would happen. Either A, we get a reversal and test the 410 level, or it'd go right down between this zone and then slinky back up, or it'd go sideways, or it would touch and just revert and continue rallying up. So back then when we were looking at that, inflows had not changed into the Nasdaq. Well, that has changed as of Thursday, evident by the COT report right here. So if you notice a blue line, that's institutional inflow. That is institutional inflow going into the Nasdaq. So it looks like institutions have gotten a little more active since last Thursday. It just crossed the zero line right there. Look at that, boom. And it did end up going sideways, as we can see here. It did touch the 410 level, and I think this was Friday right here. Yeah, it was Friday. And then it just went right back up, boom. And until we actually get a crossing of the zero line to the upside, this is going to continue trending sideways. And that could happen in the next day or two. Look, sideways trading right there. And sideways trading, I'm talking about from a longer perspective, not from a day trading perspective, right? So from a swing trading perspective, yeah, this has been going sideways the last 3 days, right there. 1, 2, and 3, boom. So we got to watch and see where this filter crosses the zero line, because as soon as it crosses the zero line, now that you have institutional support for the instrument, that's inflows into the instrument, you're likely to see a rally to the upside on the Nasdaq. Very likely. Okay. Uh-oh. I just got a message from YouTube saying that the video stream quality right now is not flowing good. I hope you guys aren't having a problem with the video stream quality on your side. I am not sure why it is saying that. Maybe because I've got way too much stuff open on my desktop. So it's giving me an error. So I hope that error just goes away by itself, because I do not know how to fix it. Yeah, this looks like a good long signal right here. It's a little bit on the late side. And these are all pointing in the right direction right there. You still don't have closure here. You still don't have closure here. That does not mean you can't go long. And you got a long signal right there. Another long signal there. Another long signal right there as well. So okay, good. I don't know why I'm getting this signal. YouTube is saying that there's not enough data to maintain smooth streaming. Open the widget. I don't want to open the widget and screw everything up. So I'm just going to leave it as is. As is. All right, thanks. I appreciate the feedback, guys. Yeah, I worry about stuff like that because if something does go wrong on YouTube, I'm the least likely person to know how to fix it. So the upside is starting to look very attractive as far as my long term is concerned right now. And we are starting to see green skies, for that upside trade right there. If you guys took upside, hey, fabulous. That's awesome. I applaud you. Because we are completely out of consolidation right there. And this upside may be fizzling out right here. It's going to be interesting to see whether or not it does. Huh.
Just getting some comments out of the EU and US Energy Council meeting. They said they're supporting exploring new gas transit routes and capacity from the EU to Ukraine. Just separately on the energy front, let's time out to Canada again. Do note that Canada's Crescent Point is looking to sell some oil and gas assets, according to documents cited by Reuters. It's looking to sell some assets in Alberta and Saskatchewan.
Right, if you guys are hearing that, that's the new feature I've got. It's called...
Those reports do follow Repsol out of Spain earlier, looking to divest some Canadian oil and gas assets too.
It's a little news squawk I've got going on in the background. I'm testing it out to see if I like hearing it, and I'll be testing it for the next 7 days. So if you hear that, that's exactly what that is. It's a news squawk based out of the UK, out of London. It's not a bad trade to the upside right now. It's okay, but
Just want to keep an
I'm just
eye out
waiting.
for Google users. Do be aware down detector users reporting issues with Google service.
oh, there's your buy signal on the ES. Look, boom, right there. That signal alone right there would have made your day. So, just looking at this right now, guys. You still have a little bit more to this upside on this signal here till it crosses the zero line +1 bar. And this exit signal to the short is going to be coming at the very next bar right now that you get. And I'd be very careful with this crossing there as well. It's just part of my hesitation right now to take this. Just to see this, you run after it, and then it comes down and crushes you, right? You just got to be a little cautious. Yeah, the short-term cyclic, what do you call it, strategy here, just crossed the zero line, which means that this upside is going to close at the next bar. That's going to be it for this right here. This just nailed a short right here, telling you, hey, go short. And this is still to the upside, and this is still to the upside right there. I think long term right now for the next hour or so after the hour's over from 2 o'clock on, I do foresee upside on this, but right now you may have a little bit of choppiness. Anything here? Nothing here. Nothing here. I'll just leave it back here. If you guys have been watching me trade for the last 3 weeks, you guys know that I'm a bit patient and conservative as far as the entries I take. But the entries I do take end up being huge winners, just like this morning. So I don't want to go into a trade where I make 10 or 20 points. That's not the reason I'm here, trading. Those type of trades don't interest me. If I can make 50 points, 100 points, I'll take that. And that's what I'm looking for in my setups.
So guys, everything is still looking the same as this morning. Nothing changed, okay? Nothing changed. I'm watching this BX for the short here. Is going good. And yeah, if you look back since this morning, all the signals still are the same. I'll update you guys if anything changes. All right.
Just seeing New York Fed steady reverse repo up. Takes 1.680 trillion, 1.680 trillion across 81 counterparties. That is up from Friday's 1.643 trillion across 79. Just on US-China relations, do note the US is charging a China-based company with conspiring with former Motorola Solutions employees to use technology. The US DOJ says federal indictment charges PRC-based telecoms company with conspiring with former Motorola Solutions employees to steal technology.
So at the end of each day, guys, I'm now doing a quick 5-minute recap that highlights the trading action for the day. I realize that no one's going to sit there and play back a 3-hour tape. And, there's a lot that happens in 3 hours. So I just decided to condense it, give the highlights in under 5 minutes. and that's now called a daily recap. And those videos are uploaded daily. They're going to be uploaded daily on my YouTube. So in case you missed the daily session, the regular cash market session, you can always just take 5 minutes, play the recap, and get a summary of what happened during the course of the trading day. This filter here is amazing. Look at this. Not only did it catch the downside right there, the end, boom. And when it went sideways, it filtered out all this noise, just filtered out all this choppy noise right here. Look at this. And boom, right there, out of there. You're going to get an exit signal on this, and on maybe another indicator as well. I'm sorry, strategy. Yeah, that was just a bunch of noise right there. And let's see what happens. Let's take a look at that. Wow, what a tight range. Look at this, 664 to 580. 664 to 580. That's the range that you are trading in right now. And this is Casita right here. Long term, however, this is it's done right there. Done. That's it.
So should I say when I got in?
Alrighty guys, I am going to step away from my desk for 2 minutes and I'll be right back.
Of note for Blackstone BX, do note, according to reports, Blackstone is said to be discussing a merger of BME with CVC's Start Group.
Alrighty guys, I am back, and this looks like it might break out to 664, but I'd be very careful with that. Got 2 minutes to bar change right now, and we are going to get a signal right here. All right, 1 minute to bar change. Let me just flip it back here.
All right, guys, on the BX here.
What's your strike on that?
123.
All right. So Marcia is short the 123 strike price put on BX. All right, we just got signals right now on this, and this trade here to the short side, you know, signal was late. Again, this is an experimental chart anyway. Boom, fired a signal to the long side right there. This is going to end up closing very soon. As soon as you get the next bar, that's going to be done with that trade right there. Okay, and then here you just got a signal on the short cyclic strategy. Boom, to the downside. You had a signal here. This is typically a bar to sooner there as well. And let's see what happens with the overnight. Okay. No signals here with the overnight there. No signals here as well, or here, which is interesting. And let's see my experimental right here. Wow, that's going really good. Look at that. Yeehaw. Right there to the upside.
According to ABC News reporter Trish Turner, no deal on Russia's sanctions bill is expected today, according to two aides involved.
This might be fizzling out as well. You just got a crossing right there. Nothing here. Nothing yet there. See where we're at right there. Oh yeah. I think this thing's going to fizzle out right now. It'll probably just bounce around. It might go up just a little bit more, and that's it. But it's not really upside that I just had the appetite to take. This type of short cyclic type trading is very, very profitable. This strategy alone today, right here, look, this is today alone, has been 85% accurate, and it's been 100% accurate every time it's gone short over the past three shorts it's taken. It's made over $5,700 today, just this one strategy alone right here, if you were following it from the open all the way here. Okay, so it's pretty damn accurate as far as the signals to the short side right there. I don't mind taking a short there on that.
Trade.
So I just took a short based on that signal right there, and that'll be a very short, for a very short cyclic move to the downside. So wherever this tells me that the signal is, I'll get out. I don't know if you guys heard it. It said trade at 646. This is just about to fizzle out right now. I've actually got another strategy here in the back. Interesting. Yeah, these are not the same. This is something else completely different. And I'm just comparing right now. This gave me the up signal there. This gave me a signal that's way late. Way late.
Of note for US auto sales, do note Senator Brown urges Treasury Sec Yellen to offer tax relief to auto dealers.
Wow. And nothing there. Nothing there either. And nothing there. Interesting. Today's a really cyclic day, guys. If you just notice the data stream right here, it's just been up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down all morning long today. Yeah. This is the type of environment that a lot of traders lose money in because it trips you up. You know, one moment it's up, one moment it's down, one moment it's up, down, right?
Of note for Radian are the piece in Street Insider reportedly doing the rounds that the company is exploring a potential sale. Have seen upside in recent trade. Haven't seen the piece ourselves. Just traders relaying a Street Insider piece, citing a source that suggests Radian is exploring a potential sale.
The worst over in the Nasdaq, probably. If you take a note, look at the Nasdaq daily chart, it's been trading sideways the last couple of days and today as well. And you got to keep an eye on this filter because this is dead accurate. If once this filter goes above the zero line, yes, we are positioned to take off and see a rally in the Nasdaq. That's supported by this longer term filter here, and the fact that institutional flow finally changed its position in the Nasdaq, as evident by the cayenne color, blue color line right here. So we might see that in the next few days. We might see a rally in the Nasdaq to the upside. I would not be surprised at all. So as far as the worst being over in the Nasdaq, yeah, we've gotten over the long drawdown that happened since December, and that ended right about here, a couple weeks ago, right before the end of February. So yes, I would confidently say the worst is over for the Nasdaq, at least near term. And I say near term, guys, because we're in a fluid situation with a lot of developments on the table right now with all sorts of things. You've got earnings, you've got Ukraine, you've got inflation, you've got oil prices hitting, I think, $91 or $92 a barrel today. You know, all of these little things that are affecting the market could shake things up overnight. So, but near term, yeah, I do see a reversal to the upside based on this. All right, 2 more minutes for bar change. Also, another important thing I just want to mention to you guys, I went ahead and created this little thing right there with a disclaimer on the Discord group, and also some rules for the group. The rules are just primarily designed just to keep the integrity of the group intact the way we've had it so far, and also to prevent you guys from getting suckered into buying, courses from third-party people that sometimes sneak into groups like this and try to offer you, courses that are worth thousands of dollars for information you can basically just find on YouTube, right? So I wouldn't want anyone to fall for those type of things. So if you ever get approached by someone saying, hey, yeah, come join my group, or here's a course or a book or whatever, and they're trying to sell it to you, they are not endorsed by me at all. And I encourage you not to subscribe or pay them anything. So, all right, let's see what happened here right now, guys. We just got bar change right now in this. No signals yet, obviously, on here. Let's see in the overnight. No signals there to the downside. We just got a short signal right here in this. And we also got a buy signal right there, which I'm a bit suspicious of right now. Let's see over here. Did we get anything here? Nothing here. Ah, we got a buy signal right here. Look at this. All right, well, that makes me a little bit uncomfortable being in the short. I'm only down like maybe $200 on this trade right now. That's that short position I took, but I am out of it, guys. Completely out of it.
Trade.
I don't mind giving up a couple $100 just because I do have conflicting signals, and I do not want to be against the trade on some of my more robust algos. Wow, amazing. That didn't close. That hasn't closed, but this smacked on it right there. Really good. Wow, look at that. That's still going there. Okay. And anything here that could have caught my interest? No, nothing there that caught my interest. All right. Wow, this gave me a very, very good signal this morning. This also gave me a good signal to the upside despite all the noise. It just filtered out the noise and gave me a good signal there. I'm not convinced entirely that this is upside yet until I actually get directional confirmation from this bad boy right here. But the overnight firing a signal to the upside right there, you know, does give me some comfort as well, as this has been pretty damn accurate today as well. So my bias is long right now, and I will take a long signal in just a moment when I see the setup the way I want it.
Okay, I'll say something.
Mm-hmm.
So guys, I went through each strategy, everything looking the same as this morning, and I took a trade here on the BX going short. So I'm in this position here on the puts. And that's all for now. I update you guys if anything changes. All right. And just before I go, I'll go grab some lunch and I'll be back shortly.
Yep, that's now you understand my hesitation, right? I just did not want to take this just yet. Just not yet. Look at this. Boom. If I get a conflicting signal like this between both of these, then it'll cause me to pause and wait, especially if I see this going down right here. This has been extremely accurate, and and it's completely uncorrelated to the actual strategy itself. This may be a long, but it's probably a little premature, maybe 1 bar premature. And so for that reason, I will wait. Doesn't mean I have to take a short. I do think that this has a long bias to the upside right now, but I am going to wait until I see my signals tell me that it's the right move to take. Yeah, Tulasi, adjustments in a volatile market. If you're trading as a discretionary trader, that's going to be very difficult to make those type of adjustments because you'll eventually get whipsawed and you'll be out of the trade. Let me give you a perfect example of what I'm talking about right now. Just look at this trade right here. Okay, this was a trade to the upside. But any trader that would have taken this trade, let's say when they saw the candle going up, I mean, they could have taken the trade anywhere within this price candle right here, either here, here, or anywhere in between. And when they saw something like this happen, they would have been completely out of the trade because they would have freaked out and said, "Oh my God, no, the market's going down. Look, it's gone down 1, 2. This is the third bar. Market's going down." And I can almost guarantee you, with 95% accuracy, that the vast majority of traders would have gotten out here or would have been stopped out completely. And I know that for a fact because I've sat at the trade desk of a major firm and I've seen traders just freak out when they see this and take their money and run and cut their losses short and lose money, only to see the market do this and run up. So if you're a discretionary trader, you're subject to your gut feeling, and all the different things that you're trying to digest and interpret, to make an intelligent decision. It's very difficult to trade an instrument like the Nasdaq 100, and not have reliable signals like this that tell you when to get in and when to get out to avoid situations like this. Okay, this is whipsaw right here. Boom. This is where you're going to lose the vast majority of money if you don't have a signal like this. Now, with a signal like this...
downside in astrospace, ASTR, being attributed to an aborted rocket launch.
Right. As I was saying, with a signal like this would have kept you in the trade. It would have avoided the loss and got you out up here with a profit. You see that? That's the difference between trading with a system versus trading based on discretion. And that's how you avoid the adjustments in market volatility right here, because this is volatility right here. This is up and down right there. You had a lot of volatility right now here in the morning as well, up and down, but it kept you in the trade all the way through. You see? That's how you do it. You trade with the system, not with your gut. So right now at the 2 o'clock hour, it's going to confirm bias as far as direction is concerned. Whether the directional strength to the upside is fizzling out, if there really is any short side movement that's left on this from this morning, and or if really there is upside movement that should be considered. So I'll be watching that very carefully right now in the next few minutes, and I'll let you know. Sure, you're welcome.
And following those earlier reports of Google having issues, do note down detected users reporting Gmail is having problems.
Guys, if you're new here to the channel, please do like the stream because it does show your support. And subscribe to the channel. That's the only way you'll find out when I come live. Also, as a matter of full disclosure, I am sharing my desktop only as a way to illustrate how I trade my own account using the tools being presented here. But the tools being presented are no guarantee of success in the market. And trading does involve a degree of risk, and you should only be investing money you can afford to lose. I'm also not a licensed financial advisor, so please don't ask me if you got in a bad trade how to get out. The signals are here for illustration purposes only, and all trades taken are done at your own risk. And just so you know, we are in consolidation right there. Look at that. That 1 o'clock hour consolidation. We were in consolidation over here. Then it kind of just moved up a little bit and went sideways. This is the trade right there. Moved up, went sideways right there. So 2 minutes to bar change, and I'll switch it over to the 15-minute candles in just a moment. Thanks, guys. I appreciate the likes on the channel very much. And definitely do appreciate your support. Trading is a lonely sport. And I could be doing this all by myself here with my wife. And it's not as much fun as having other traders who are like-minded and share the same spirit as I do with regards to trading the Nasdaq 100 futures. All right, we're about to get bar change right now in this. And this is going to be very important right now because this is the 2 o'clock hour. So what I am looking for are changes in the overnight, directional bias, the directional bias of the overnight right now. And this has been extremely accurate, guys. For you guys who have been following this overnight has been very good. All right, nothing there, and boom, look, we just got the buy signal right there. So you got a buy signal right there, all right? This short signal may not be the right signal for this. And we still have a buy signal on this thing going to the upside. No signal here to get out from that short, but we do have a buy signal right there. And nothing there on that either. Okay, we're good there too. And we still have a buy signal right here. Okay. Yep, we do have buy signals on this. Yep. Looking good. So, you know, I will take a I am going to take a long on this. I'll take a 2 contract long.
Trade.
All right. I don't know if you heard that. It said trade. So I'm long 2 contracts at a price of 671. And this is going to fizzle out right here. This will be fizzling out in the next bar. Done. This has been long for a considerable period of time. You've got a buy signal right here on this, and this will have a buy signal right now at the next bar. That's really weird. I'm not sure why that would happen with YouTube. Well, I mean, if you're getting notifications, I know they go to a special inbox if you use Gmail, but I'm not really sure why you would not get notifications. That does sound bizarre. Yeah, I wish I could help you with that one. I'm not very familiar with YouTube. I'm still getting the hang of it and the nuances of YouTube. But it's probably something like really goofy with maybe one of the settings you've got or something. It's always something like that with these platforms. Aha, I see.
On US energy front, Kinder Morgan KMI is announcing Southern California Renewable Diesel Hub project. That's KMI. Kinder Morgan announcing South California Renewable Diesel Hub project. From White House Press Secretary saying that President Biden spoke with French President Macron on Sunday ahead of his trip to Moscow. And the Press Secretary also saying working with Germany to ensure Nord Stream 2 pipeline does not move forward if Russia invades Ukraine.
Let's take a survey, guys. If any of you guys subscribe to the channel, which I hope you do, are you guys getting notifications of when I come live in your inbox? You should see a notification that says the Algo Trader has just gone live in your inbox. Can you just kindly answer in the chat box and just say yes or no if you're subscribed to the channel already? Thanks. I took that trade a little too early. We are in consolidation. All right, so we got one yes. I have one trader in here that says yes, he is getting notifications. Is anyone else that's watching getting notifications in their inbox? Kindly do reply, because if you're not, then you're going to miss out as to when I come live, and that might be an issue with YouTube sending out these notifications. I don't know how to fix that if that's the issue, but it's just nice to know if anyone else is getting notifications.
of note for Amazon AMZN, according to Indian Press Mint, do note Amazon may modify or alter its cash infusion bailout offer for future retail in India. Does come after reports previously that Future Retail was requesting confirmation of cash infusion from Amazon. Latest reports in India noting Amazon could modify its cash infusion bailout offer for Future Retail. White House press secretary says moving additional US forces to Europe is always a possibility.
Yeah, I see those pop-ups as well. I typically see them if I'm on the Chrome browser, but I do not see them if I'm on Mozilla. But it is very strange that you're not seeing mine pop up. Try unsubscribing, and then subscribing again. Maybe that'll just refresh the algorithm's memory or something, and you'll start receiving those. See if that works. If you haven't yet already tried it. I got 1 more minute for bar change. And this short trade here is going to fizzle out. Cool. Thanks, Lee. Wow, it's a really good filter here. Boom, caught the upside. Boom, caught the downside. And now it's just kind of rolling up there. Let's see what happens. Okay, look, you got the buy signal. You got a buy signal there. Buy signal there. You have a buy signal for the long right there. Still, you got a short signal there. And this has been 100% accurate today.
And for Fed nominee
Finally,
Raskin,
you finally got
press secretary saying
a buy signal here.
Raskin is qualified person for her nominated position, and is seeing pushback, particularly from some GOP senators.
You got a short signal here. Buy signal there. Nothing here, and a buy signal right there. And nothing on the ES. of this screen here.
And on US government funding, do note DeLauro is House Appropriations Chair. DeLauro does unveil bill to extend government funding through March 11th.
Wow.
Where proposes a continuing resolution extending funding through March 11th to keep government up and running while Congress completes its important work.
Now they've got another British guy. I can't really understand what he's saying. I don't know if you guys can make out what he's saying through the live stream, but even sitting here with the speaker right next to my desk, I cannot make up what this guy is saying.
Do note on international travel, White House, or US CDC rather, is raising Japan travel advisory to level 4, very high.
Wow, Japan's got a travel advisory to level 4. Very high. Apparently they've got a lot of issues right now with COVID over there. We are in chop zone, guys. Right here. Look at that. Chop, chop, chop. If you guys are just joining the group, we are in consolidation mode again. For those who have been with us already for the past 3 weeks, you'll know that consolidation mode is typically noted by the white candles right here. And that's an area where the market just goes sideways. Got a lot of chop, a lot of whipsaw in these type of trades. And if you enjoy losing money, this is where you want to be, right here. But this is definitely an area that I stay out of, or I do my best to try to stay out of.
I'll say something. So guys, everything, all the signals that I mentioned this morning are still the same.
Of note for Turkey, do you know Turkish finance minister saying that meetings with investors in London were very positive?
Sorry about that. Yeah, I had Marcy doing her announcements, and I just didn't want it to feed through to you guys. So I muted it for just a few seconds while she made her announcements. Yeah, we have sound. I'm going to just turn up my volume a little bit because I don't know if you guys are hearing that new squawk coming through to you guys. And that's a service that I got a 7-day free trial for just to check it out and see if I like it. Yeah. All right, what do we have here? We got a buy signal here, buy signal here. This has been going to the upside for a while today. Anything with market instability, nothing here at all. Market's just kind of going sideways right here. No exit on the ES as well. This has been a monster short, long, right here. And this is all experimental. I worked on it over the weekend and got it to finally work a little, with a little bit more robustness. So I'm still looking at it, and I'm going to continue to look at it for the next couple weeks as I make improvements to it. But this would have been a huge winner in the ES right here. Nice. I'll just leave that there. Oh, cool. Cool. I'm glad the audio level is good. I'm going to experiment with it for 7 days and see if I think there's any value to having the squawk just go through headlines and everything. All right, guys. Right now, we do have a signal on the AI strategy number 3 to go long. I took that signal, so I am long 2 contracts on the Nasdaq 100. If you guys want to know where we're at in consolidation, here you go, right there. We're above the 50% bar, and we are trending to try to get out of that consolidation zone. Let's take a peek at the range bars. Ooh, very tight range. Look at that. Jeez. Got up, up, up. It's not in casita, but looking good. It's got to break above 674 to just have some puff. There we go. Boom, right there. All right, we just broke out a consolidation on this bar. I see green skies. All right. Very nice move to the upside. And right there. Boom. Very nice. Very, very, very nice. Move up. Finally got my close signal on the ES right there. Look at that. Boom. Got you the close signal there. Anything here? No extreme movements in the market. Boom, to the upside, upside, and upside, right there. And we've also got upside right here too. Nice. Okay. see how that looks at the lower time frame here. Oh wow, yep. That's been long. That's been long since right there. Look at that bad boy. Boom, nailed it there. But the long term has been long, and now it's going up. Nice, very, very, very nice. Okay. I'll just leave that here so you guys can see. Yeah, about time it finally went positive. Took forever. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 40 minutes. 40 minutes of sideways nonsense, and finally, boom, it broke up. It hit my version of a Fibonacci here, so we'll see what happens. So that's why you're getting price resistance here. This is, if you guys have a Fibonacci on your screen, I would just interested to know what level this is right here, where it hit price resistance right there. Is that like the 68 level? I don't know. Just curious. Just curious to know if that's a level at all in the Fibonacci retracements. Very common day. Smacked the top right here. Look at that. Smacked. Came all the way down. Smacked the bottom. Now it's just kind of rolling back up right there to the mean. Yes, I am. I am to the trade on the upside. I took that trade. Geez, it was a while ago. I took the trade on this candle right here at 671. That's my average price, 671. So I am long to the upside right now on this. Here's my P&L right there. 671. That's my entry right there. Can you grab me some water, please? Mm-hmm. I'm like super dry. Alright, cool. Let me just get rid of this because I hate looking at P&L. And plot it back here. So we have very good confirmation for the directional move here. I mean, you've got, this has been incredibly accurate right here today. I mean, look at this. 87% accurate. Guys, nowhere on YouTube are you going to find a strategy that is 87% accurate on an intraday time frame. Just will not happen. Just will not. You can look till your fingers turn blue, but you will not find this on YouTube anywhere else. But look, 87% accurate. It's been 100% accurate every single time it's gone short. Over $6,000 in profits if you would have taken every single trade from the beginning till here. All right, not bad. This one's been also accurate as well today. This trade right here has a performance today of about 5,200, and every trade it's taken, it's been 100% accurate. All right, so there you go, guys. Overnight, we got the buy signal right here, okay, and I set these guys, I optimized them the night before so they can run the next day. I'm not up like at 2 in the morning or midnight trading any of this, you know. I get up, I get here early in the morning, and I see what signals it's generated, and it gives me some guidance for the day, right? But it's been very accurate today as well. and you got support for the long side right here. All right, that's the only reason I wanted to showcase that right now. I got the two experimental ones over here. This one still has not fired a closing signal, but this one sure did. This one caught the short dead on right there at 10 a.m. Look at that. Pow! Came all the way down. And the upside right there, that's where I'm at. The other experimental I have is the ES, and that just caught a signal to close the position right there. Okay. And as far as market instability goes, I'm not seeing anything right now on this. So, yeah, we're back here. Now, waiting for the exit signal wherever that might come. Okay. Oh, interesting. Okay, so this was the 61.8% retracement at 710, which would have been right around there. So 710 is give or take around right there. I'm just going to add a line here. All right. That's just to remind me. It's just to remind me to see that that's the 68% right there. Thank you. Interesting. Thanks, Lee. Thanks for sharing those levels. So I got this at the 710 here just to see what happens when price hits that. So it got very close, and yeah, it did come back right there, and so that's where we're at. And see whether you guys believe in these Fibonacci retracements or not. A lot of traders actually look at this and they'll take profits as soon as it touches or gets near it. They'll start taking profits, and that's what causes price to retrace. So that's really interesting how it works. So midpoint is 695. So I'm interested to see where that is right here. Yeah, so midpoint is 695, right around right around there. Interesting. Interesting. Yeah, and that's where the price is, right there. Look at that. There's good wisdom, guys, from someone who knows Fibonacci's pretty well and watches them. I plotted the 61.8 level right here in fuchsia to just for kicks and grins, just to see what happens. I think we're going to blow it right past that. And, oh, you know what? Hang on, guys. There we are right there. And what I'm looking for on this chart, guys, are outliers. Trades that are completely way off the, just complete outliers that signal tops and bottoms. And this is an intraday overlaid with the overnight session. So this is the overnight overlaid with the intraday day session here. And I've got some outlier detectors here. So for example, this morning, I got 2 more minutes and we'll change it to bar change. This morning we got a signal right here. See that? That was an outlier right there. Before any of this came to be, you know, it just kind of went, hang on, let me just put this here. You see this last bubble here? All right, keep an eye on that. After that last bubble right there, where you got this huge signal, you had this bubble right there. So that's an outlier. That normally represents market instability, where you're going to get almost a guaranteed reversal in price in the opposite direction. That's exactly what happened right here. Boom. And that got flagged by this here. So when you see something like that, then you know you're going to have a directional change. And that's exactly what happened here, from here to here. Wow. So I always look at these. This is a really, really powerful setup. So yeah, now that it's down here, I'll be showcasing this a lot more. Okay, let's see where we're at. Oh, you know what? We just got bar change right now. Okay, nothing here. Still running up to the upside. Nothing there. Nothing there. That is still running up to it. This is going to run up to the upside till this red trace hits the blue line right there. So it still has a little bit more to go. But you know what, guys? I have made very good money on this trade already. And hang on. Okay, P&L right there. And I'm going to take profits off right now off of this trade.
Trade.
Done. This ended up being a bad signal right here. Look. Stopped me out right there. Bless you. All right, so I'm completely out of that long position, guys. Made about, give or take, around $1,000. So it wasn't a bad trade at all. I just wanted to take some profits. And I did. You don't go broke by taking profits. I've had a very good morning already, guys. For you guys who haven't visited the Discord group, I posted P&L there for the morning session, for the AM session. And I had a huge monster win in the AM session. So anything on top of that is gravy right now. I think we're going to get a lot of sideways movement right now on this, based on what I'm looking at on my upper time scale, time frame charts. And here we are. Yeah, this is almost fizzled out right there. Ah. I'm going to take a trade on the ES for kicks and grins right now and see what happens. I'll do one contract on that.
Trade.
All right. So I took one contract to the short side on the ES. I've been playing around with this already for the past week. But today it has been incredibly robust. Here's the performance on that. It's been 90% accurate. Look at that. Over 10 trades. 100% accurate on the short side. 80% accurate on the upside. $4,900 in profits had you taken all trades noted here on the screen by the Algo. So, just took a short here. At these levels right here, I feel pretty confident taking a short. So, just took a short on the ES. And this is going down really nice here too. And I'm just going to let this play out and get out wherever the signal tells me. I got to put the fan on because it is hot.
How hot is it?
It's 86 degrees.
Can I open the door?
No. Wow. Look at this. Ain't that something, huh? Lee was absolutely dead on right. Look at this. It hit the 61.8 retracement. Well, it got pretty darn close. And boom. Right there. Now you're back in consolidation again. Ain't that something, huh? Yeah, this fuchsia line right here is the 710 level, which Lee pointed out is the 61.8 retrace in the Fibonacci's. He uses Fibonacci's on his chart. And I wanted to see what would happen if price touched it. And look, boom. You get price hesitation. And pow, right there. Very interesting to see. Anything here? No, we are still there. And where am I at? So right now I am short one contract on the ES, and that's all I have on. I took that long off, and it smacked that Fibonacci on the other 5-minute screen here, and boom, took that thing right off. Made about $1,000 on that trade, so not bad. Got a short signal on this other one here as well, which is interesting. Very interesting. Gave me a bad signal there. Wow. And let's see right here. This upside's going to fizzle out any moment now. No, I have the only short I'm in right now is the ES. This one right here. I'm short on this. I am not yet short on the Nasdaq. Not yet. Absolutely, absolutely, 100% agree, Lee. When you have the vast majority of traders, taking courses on Fibonacci's and, looking at the same thing, what happens is you have herd mentality. People look at that level and they're like, okay, time to get out. You got systems programmed around exiting at those levels, and, you got price resistance at that. So absolutely, I 100% agree. 100% agree that when you look at that, you're always going to have this type of resistance right here, 68%, 61.8% right here by this fuchsia line, and we're in consolidation again. Yeah, it's very interesting to see. This trade to the upside is going to fizzle out right now in a couple bars, not just now, but once this crosses the zero line plus 1 bar, it'll close out. And I am going to wait to the 3 o'clock hour, which is in 3 minutes, for a bar change and deciding what to do next, if anything. I still see very strong bias to the upside on the higher time frame, guys. So I am not entirely convinced that this thing's going to roll over and go south.
So everything is still looking the same. I just short on the BX, going short. So that is the only one that I took this morning. right? I'll let you guys know if anything changes before we close.
Another reason also that I got out of that trade that I was in the long side is that I saw this filter. This filter has been very accurate today. If you follow the yellow trace right here, boom, as soon as it crossed, that was the end right there, and it's been going long, 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 long. Boom, you got the cross. Very likely that will be the end. The end obviously will come when you get the signal and you get the red trace that crosses the blue line, but that could happen in about 1 minute. All right, 3 p.m. Hour. We did not get across right here. And this is going to end at the very next bar, 3:15. That will be the end to that trade right there. Let's see what else is going on right now. In consolidation zone right now. That's where we're at. And hang on a second. We're at the 50% mark in consolidation as well, just in case you guys need to know that. And we are there. Yep. Just like I thought, it was going to roll over a little bit. This flagged the trade nicely right here to the downside. And nothing there. You know what? I will take downside on this based on this signal right there.
US December consumer credit that comes in at 18.9 billion US dollars, below the expected $2 billion for December consumer credit, and a fall from the prior 39.99 billion.
All right, guys. I don't know if you heard it. It said trade, but I took a short position on this. One contract only. It's already 3 p.m. and by this time, my risk appetite is a lot lower than it is in the morning. So I'm in at an average price of 667 to the short side. So, yep, I'm in on the short side on this. So I took a short base off of this right here. This nailed the top really nice as well right there. Boom. The end to that little movement to the top. It doesn't mean that it's not going to go up later. It just means that it's oscillating to the downside. And in my higher time frames, I see movement to the downside a little bit. Yeah, we're at the 50% mark in the consolidation area right now. I was in on the upside on that last trade I took, and I got out. I got out of that trade, made a profit on that trade of about $1,000, and now I took a signal to the short side. Which is probably a little premature, in my opinion, to have taken it. So I am short. I just think it may have been a little bit premature, maybe one bar. Maybe one bar too soon. And I'm also short one contract of the ES based off of this signal right here. So, yeah. And I'm just going to ride this bad boy out until it gives me whatever signal it gives me to exit. Or if I get a crossing right here. If I get a crossing right here, I'm out. Nothing in the extremity chart right here at all. And this trade is going to fizzle out right now at the very next bar. That will be the end of that right there. And it's only been going sideways, like 1, 2, 3 bars, just going sideways right there. And we are in consolidation again, guys. I hate to say that, but yeah, we're in this sideways pattern chop zone right there with downside.
Getting comments from the US Department of Defense. Pentagon spokesperson said they continue to see sizable forces added by Russia along the border with Ukraine.
All right, that wasn't good news. That was not good news. I hope you guys heard it. All right, guys, I'll be back in 2 minutes.
That Department of Defense official goes on to say none of the Russian forces are directly aimed at NATO's eastern flank. US says with each passing day, Putin gives himself more options from a military perspective.
All right, guys, I am back here at the trade desk. Let me see, any comments? I think he said something about Russia adding more troops to the border along Ukraine. So it's more of the same stuff we've had in the last couple of weeks. He just brought more troops, planted them there at the border of the Ukraine to create more pressure to get whatever Putin is hoping to get out of this. All right, 5 minutes to bar change. Yeah, the guy also's got a British accent, so he's kind of hard to understand. And I've got to pay very close attention to him when he speaks to kind of make heads or tails of what he's saying. This is not moving in the direction I wanted. Okay. There you go. It's hitting that 61.8 retracement level right there. Wondering if this is an outlier. No, it's not detecting it here. Let's see what's going to turn up. Okay, we're going to have a short signal right now on this. We finally may get it on this as well. And
On the total amount of Russian troops, do note US Defense Department says Russia has well north of 100,000 troops near Ukraine.
all right, that just said that Russia's got more than 100,000 troops in the border with the Ukraine. That's all that the news announcement there said. All right. Yep. Does not look like a good short to me. I don't have anything here. This is not an outlier right there. All right, we got change, guys. Got the signal here. No signal here, which means there is still more upside left on that right there. This signal's old. This signal here is still active, and it's been active for a while. Right there to the upside. 315. Let me check some stuff. No signal there. No signal there. Ah, this is upside down right now on that signal I took. And nothing there. And that's just running. And very choppy, very choppy market right now. Yep. Boom. And let me just take a quick peek here. Yeah, I don't think this short is going to work out for me. Nope, and I am going to take it off right now. Past that 61.8, just came back right there, and this still has more upside to it. So my trade to the downside was probably not good. Yep, I'm getting out of this trade. So, shit. So I'm down about 800 bucks on this trade that I took to the downside, which basically wipes out the profit I had on the previous trade. But you know what, man? I know when I could be wrong, and I'd rather just get out and hasta la vista, right? And I will get out right now from that trade. At this point, I'm just going to minimize loss on the trade before stepping out and getting out from it. Just a real noisy ass trade. All right, come on, let's go. Nice. This is going to be chop zone, just moving forward. And it is trying to come down just a little bit. There you go. Right there. Did that give me a short signal on this? Yeah, it sure did. Right there. Yep, we're back in consolidation. Let me take a look at my 1 minute here. Wow. Okay, nice. Huh, you know what? Interesting. This just changed directions right now. I thought we were going to get a crossing to the upside. That's why I kind of panicked a little bit and said, if we get a crossing here to the upside and an about face, this thing's going to roll and go up. But the way it looks like right now, it's looking like it's going to come down right now. So I am going to watch this patiently right now. I'm still short one contract. I just took a one contract short. I'm like, nah, it's past 3 o'clock. One contract's fine. So I am short the one contract at a price of 667 on this right now. There's that short. Have it here too. I took that short base off of this signal right here. I'm just going to stay put. Okay, 3:25 in the afternoon. I don't know if you guys were tuned in last week, but I took a short and I said, all right, it's 3:30. That's it. My day's up. I've had a good day. Boom. I got out of the short. I think it was Friday. And all of a sudden, 10 minutes later, it just like tanked. I mean, the market just tanked. It was just a huge drawdown. I looked at it in my screen. My wife's like, oh my God, look at that. Weren't you short? I'm like, yeah. Always happens. All right, I'm in the green again on this, like 50 bucks. And I'm just going to let this play out right now. Wow, this nailed the top, the upside perfectly right here. Look. Pow, right there. Very nice. In case you guys missed it, this Algo, just this one alone, has been responsible for being 88% accurate today. Look at that. 88.8 now with the 10.57 profit factor. If you told anybody else outside this group that you saw an Algo with an 88% accuracy rate on the intraday and on the Nasdaq, they would laugh at you. They would tell you that it doesn't exist. It's right here. Look. You guys are watching it. It's only had one bad trade. It lost $820 on this trade right here. That was it. But it's been 100% accurate on the downside every time out of 4 trades it's taken. That's pretty damn robust if you ask me. All right, now I'm up like 500 bucks on this trade, and I'm feeling really good. Let's take a look and see what's happening on the 5-minute. It's trying to get out of consolidation, but to the downside, guys. To the downside. So if it goes below, oh, there we go. Almost. It's right there at the line. It's at the cusp. Right there. Very nice. Wow. Okay, it's going, it's going. Very, very nice. Look at these range bars here. Turned into a trend. Look at this. Whenever this white line goes outside of this range, it turns into a trend. Right there. Yeah, very, very nice. I mean, you get this type of spacing between these two traces. That's very good downside. Let me just check to see if there was anything weird on here. No, there's nothing weird, but yeah, this is falling fast right here. This is a type of thing you want to look for right here. So I'm about almost done for the day, guys. It's 3:30 in the afternoon. This thing has come down, and it still has more to the downside. This was not nearly enough of a big spike formation here to tell you it's over. What's going on with my ES? Oh, wow. Huge winner in the ES right there. So you know what? Let me close out that ES. I'm up about, it's only $300 in the ES. Dang it. I thought it was more. Let me just close out that ES real quick. Actually, you know what? I'm going to wait a little bit before I close that ES position out. I'm going to wait till I get the crossing here, then I'll close it out.
Okay, can I do my closing here?
Yeah, go ahead.
All right, guys. 3:31.
I was looking for an early look at market imbalance. Traders noting us around 300 million on the buy side, 300 million to buy. Just under half an hour left of US cash equity trade.
So pretty much anything changes since this morning. I got the signals to get in, the other ones to get out, and everything continues the same till now. And the only thing that I got into was the BX going short. I'm gonna show you guys here.
All right, so I'm up a little bit over $400 on this ES short that I took. I took a short at 45.04, and you know what? I'm just going to take my money and run on that. Come on.
Trade.
All right, so I'm out of this completely right here, and on this other bad boy right here, you know what? I'm going to take my profits because it's the end of the day. I'm tired, and watch. As soon as I take my profits, it's going to continue going down because it always does that after 3:30 in the afternoon, right?
Okay, so here's the BX that I took today. I got puts here, so I'm still in the trade. My studies are supporting the entry. And regarding the other ones that I got signals, but I didn't got in yet because my studies are not aligned with the signal. So I'll go back tomorrow and I'll show you guys if you'll be a good entry or not. But for now, that's all I have. So you guys, I want to thank you guys so much.
Here's the P&L for that right
there.
there.
Live stream and give a thumbs up if you like what you saw, and make sure you subscribe to know when I come in live again. All
right, guys.
You guys have a good night.
I like this trade.
Tomorrow.
This is giving me good profits already for a one contract short on this. Just checking to see my 1 minute to see if there's any more movement right there. Yeah, a little bit more. A little bit more until you get the zero crossing there. Okay, so let's see here. 6, 7, 800 bucks. You know what? Looks good to me. I'm gonna take it and call it a day.
Trade.
Done. That's it, guys. I'm done for today. Thanks for being a great crowd again. Over $8,000 in profits in the NQ. Well, I had about 400 of that come from the ES. So I'll go ahead and post all this fun stuff that you guys enjoy watching on the Discord group for you to analyze and ask any questions if you want. Okay. Until tomorrow, happy trading, and we'll see each other again at 12:30 Eastern Time. Okay. Yep. Thank you guys. You guys are an awesome crowd. Appreciate you guys being here. Thanks, Lee. Appreciate you, man. Thank you very much. Hope you guys made money on these trades as well. It's been a crazy day. All right. So that's it. I am done. See you guys tomorrow. Hasta mañana.